there's always the public, we always hear the public-private partnership,
Absolutely.
there's the public where, we've got our elected officials, we've got, the cities, the counties, and they're involving, community growth plans. They're doing comp plans. They're trying to make the best of everything, develop the roadways where they feel that it should be. But beyond that, you have to get the public involved. You have to get the private sector involved. You have to get the developers involved so that everybody is trying to grow the same direction. One of the things that we're seeing that people are struggling with now after coming out of the recession is just enough funds to develop the city appropriately to where the growth is going, to where you've got, roadways that need to be built, but instead of going way far out of town and taking all of the funds to take the roads to them, if you're developing in a growth pattern where you're working with the cities, you're working with the counties, you're working with that, you're creating more of an infill type of a project where you're bringing it to where the services and goods already are.
Absolutely.
And that's going to come through a strong chamber that's going to make those opportunities available, not necessarily make the opportunity available, but highlight that opportunity and bring those opportunities together with people that can partner, that can bring those opportunities to life. And so I really see that, Paul, the work that you guys are doing at the chamber, for the first time, honestly, I see how vital that is to me. And as I move forward and I look out into other cities and other towns that we're going to do developments in, one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to tap the chamber, because I'm going to be able to, I've been in Idaho here for 40 years. I know this town very well. But if I were to go to, let's say I wanted to go to Umatilla, or I wanted to go to Portland, or I wanted to go somewhere, I could tap the chamber and I could find out what their growth plan is. I could find out what they envision, and I could learn the lay of the town and figure out where they want the growth. And maybe I'm trying to bring a sector in that they don't want, or that they have plenty of. This would be a great way for professionals and developers and people in the multifamily and industrial space, especially, to see what the town is looking for, because those are the quickest ways to add jobs, is the industrial that works into the office, that brings the growth. And if at the time that you're bringing the growth, the chamber has the horsepower to back up the rest of it, because you still got goods and services, you got to feed the people, you got to make sure they got restaurants to go to, and if all of that is in sync, then you're bringing growth into an area, into a town that can handle what you're bringing to them.